What's up, guys? So I know you're probably getting tired of watching me just talk about things and not actually out doing things, and I don't blame you. But the weather's getting better, and I'm still accumulating parts and tools and so on to do installs, so I will definitely be getting those out soon. However, today we're going to talk about facelifting your front bumper for your 2015 to 2017 STi and what that all incurs. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in this world or whenever you may be watching this video. My name is Jacob and welcome to Canadian STi. So I have a very nice presentation set up for you guys. Not really super nice, but it'll do the job. But quickly I'll kind of say that Subi Speed used to actually sell a beautifully done front bumper facelift kit for your 15 to 17 STi. However, unfortunately, they discontinued them for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they have an old video up on their channel, on their YouTube channel, kind of going over it. And of course, there's plenty of other people who did it. I know Scooby Freak also has a video that kind of outlines the cost and breakdown of a front bumper conversion. However, I figured I'd do it here for those who are in Canada who want to do the same thing, because I was able to find all of the parts that you would need from Canadian websites. So thankfully I can give you a rough cost of what that's going to be like. There's only one site that I had trouble finding parts on that wasn't Canadian. You can find them at Rally Sport Direct, but I'll get into that after. But without further ado, let's get into some things and we'll get this all set up. I'll show you guys what you need and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we're gonna get into this. I have this nice little half-assed presentation for you guys to show you what's up. So this is the 2018 plus STi front bumper conversion for those who have a 15 to 17 and want to do a nice little facelift. We'll start off by going over what we're trying to achieve. So we're trying to go from this guy over here, the nice 15 to 17 STi, which is what I have outside, to this guy over here. Now, a few of the key differences that we're going to be looking at is our bottom of our grill, our grill area. We have our top actual grill, our fog light bezels, and I'm pretty sure, I want to say all the body curves are the same, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But so that's what we want to do. We want to go from this to this over here. So, kind of the first piece to the puzzle, I'm actually not sure too. This lip, also keep in mind that that's aftermarket, or it might be actual, like the actual STi lip. So keep that in mind. If you want a lip, you're gonna have to get it from somewhere else. It does not come from what we're getting. But anyway, we're gonna start off by first going over the front bumper. So this is the 2018 plus front bumper. I'll have the part number in the description. However, the part number is right here. You could choose to get this from Subaru itself, or what I was going to plan to do was get it from partify.ca. So partify.ca has it for $309.99. They might have it on sale or so on and so forth, but that's what I've seen it on. So it can range from $309 to $386 Canadian. And this is from Partify. So we're gonna go over quickly what everything needs. So I'll just say you need your grill, because this is what it's gonna come like. It's gonna come bare bones, not a lot kind of going on with it. So we're gonna need a grill, we're gonna need some fog light bezels and anything that pertains to those. We're gonna need a tow hook cover and some intake duct covers. So these two guys on the side right here, because they do not come with this whole unit here. We're next gonna go over paint matching. So there's optional paint matching. If you wanna find out what your actual color code is to your STi from the factory, this is kind of like, regardless if it's wrapped, like this, if your car's not wrapped and you wanna find the color code, it's this guy down here. You open up your passenger door, you can find it on your little panel down here, and your color code is right here. So color code K7X, and that is for a World Rally Blue Pearl, like mine is. The World Rally Blue, or any paint matching from partify.ca, it adds an extra $300, because I mean, they do a good job as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, so the first piece of the puzzle that we're going to go over is the grill. And me specifically, when I go to do this, I'm getting the OEM Final Edition front grille. I love the red pinstriping. Again, you can choose to get this from Subaru itself. However, I'll be getting it from subisupplyco.ca for those people who are Canadian. And this is a whopping $439.99. Now it seems It may seem a little extensive, or expensive I should say, for a grille, but that's what we're going for. So that is the first piece of the puzzle to kind of make your bumper the way you want it. Next up, we're going to go over fog light bezels, and I'd recommend getting aftermarket ones. You could get OEM ones, and they're just covers, like they're not actually like, for example, these are sequential. So these are sequential lights. It retains the fog light, so I'll be retaining the fog light on it. Makes for a nice aesthetic. But these ones specifically, the ones that I'll be picking up, are the Subi Supply Co. JDM sequential LED fog light bezels with fog light holes, and that is $300 even. And so that's what you'll need. That's the next piece of the puzzle to kind of pop into your new bumper. A third, well, not a third, but an optional, you can get new fog lights, and so these are taken from Subi Supply Co. as well. So these are just kind of some of the options that you can go for. I plan to go for the OLM Night Seeker LED fog lights, and that's going to run me $179.99 at Subi Supply Co. So from there on, we're going to move to intake covers. So you need intake duct covers as your bumper. When you get it from Partify, it will not have them, and you honestly don't want any pieces missing. And I feel like this is one, like if you were to look at that bumper piece at first that I had back here, you may look and say, okay, I know what I need. I know I need a grille, I know I need fog light bezels, maybe a tow hook cover. But this right here is what we're kind of, what people may end up overlooking. So that's what we'll be getting for that, is intake duct covers. And now these are $755 US from Rally Sport Direct. So this is the site I'm talking about that only has US pricing. I unfortunately couldn't find them from a Canadian site. You could maybe go to Subaru and get them like on their own by themselves, but it's up to you, whichever route you guys want to take with that. And so next up is the tow hook cover. Now do keep in mind, if you're looking up a tow hook cover, and this is the part number for the 18 plus bumpers. I believe the 17 plus or 15 to 17 bumpers I don't think you can reuse them. I don't think. But if you were to look for the 15 to 17 bumper tow hook, it would be all the same up until VA, and then so this is 320, but the 15 to 17 is 100. You can choose to get this and put it on, but just note that it probably will come in black. You probably won't get it paint matched. I might be one of those guys who puts a tow hook in, like a nice little drift charm or something like that. So you could remove it for a cosmetic tow hook or keep it in there, but do note that it will need to be painted. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get my bumper paint matched because I might plan to wrap it in the future. So I'm happy with what I have now, like the 15 to 17 bumper, but that's what I might do. So keep that in mind too. If you want to wrap your car in the future, like you may not even have to paint match, and that might take $300 off of your bumper from Partify if you choose to go that route. Next thing we're going to look at is optional cosmetics, which is Emblems. So this kind of more ties into your grille. Me myself, I have these guys on my car, and so whenever I get them, I'm not going to want to play the game of removing an old emblem to put onto a new grille. So what I might do is just buy brand new cosmetic emblems such as these. That way I can replace the front on the grille, and I can also replace the rear emblem just to kind of refresh them. So it saves, because I mean usually they're stuck on by 3M tape depending on which ones you get from where, and if you're ripping off 3M tape from your old grille trying to put it on your new grille, chances are it's probably not going to stick very well. And to save you from having to go out and actually get like some more 3M tape for that, you may as well just get new ones, is what I recommend. So these guys are $40 from Subi Supply Co. So that's kind of an optional cosmetic if you want to go for that. And also another optional cosmetic that we will go over is license plate delete. So this guy right here is 25 bucks from Subi Supply Co. You can get Grimspeed, you can get Perrin, you can get Cobb, all kinds of different ones. But just do note that, whenever you get your new bumper, it still will have the holes for where your front license plate would be. So if you want to cover up those holes, you can even get plugs for them, like little plugs if you don't want anything on your front bumper. But me, I think I'll go with this. It's a nice little aesthetic, and it really helps. So overall, when talking about all of this stuff, we're going to go for ballpark pricing without shipping and taxes and so on. So if we want a paint match bumper without the tow hook, because I actually didn't have the tow hook priced in here, I should have, but I couldn't find like one place specifically to get it from, so you can do the research on that. The part number's there if you want to look into it and whatnot. But so these prices are both without the tow hook, and also if you want to factor in the $65 for the optional cosmetics, like if you don't want the license plate delete, you don't want the emblems, take another $65 off of that. But so overall, for a Canadian cost, you're looking at a paint match bumper without tow hook is $1,683.23, and that's a rough ballpark now because we have to consider shipping, taxes, so on and so forth. So you'll probably be paying a little bit more than that, but that's a ballpark. And then if you want to take away the $300 that has no paint matching, I don't know if you can see that behind my little bubble here, but no paint matching without tow hook price is $1,383 roughly. So that's what we're looking at as far as getting your front bumper goes. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna stop this presentation now and go back to my camera here, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I hope you guys liked that nice little presentation. I had a lot of fun kind of putting it together, but so that's what you're looking at for a ballpark price for what if you want to do a facelift on your 15 to 17 STi. Me personally, whenever I get around to it, I'll probably end up pairing that video with the actual one, because of course you don't want to just see me going over parts and being like, oh, you need this and you need this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up, like, whenever I get around to it, I'm gonna end up grabbing all those parts and I'll show you guys the process of putting them all together and what it costs me at that point in time. And then I can take away certain things, like take away certain prices if, like for example, paint matching and the optional cosmetics. But as far as that goes, or a whole summary, so you need your bumper, you need your grille, your fog light bezels, optional fog lights. If you want to put new fog lights, you could reuse your old ones, that's completely fine. And then your intake duct covers. So once you have all those parts, you're pretty much good to go. You're good to slap everything on. As I said, you could paint match it or not paint match, save $300 if you plan to maybe wrap your car, or if you just want an off-colored bumper compared to the rest of your car, you can certainly do that. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and find this helpful or useful for yourselves, because I know I love the look of the 2018 Pluses, especially that nice final edition grille with the red pinstripe. And you can get a pinstripe, I mean, for your 17 grills, but the way I want to do my car aesthetically, that's what I want to go with. I think it'll look great. So that's what I'll do. So anyway, if you found this video helpful or liked it, then like and subscribe, help that YouTube algorithm recommend your boys' videos. And subscribe if you want to see some more informative or how-tos or installs, or even I'll probably end up doing some some weird vlogging at some point. But if you like the channel, then like her up, you know what I mean? But anyway, I hope you guys have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you are in this world, or whenever you may be watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.